Hey everyone, we are back to discuss Astros baseball. If you're an Astros fan, you're pumped up. Great game 2. The boys came out swinging. Unfortunately, I do not have my son here with me for this episode, so we'll just get to it very quickly. If you watched our previous episode, though, you will see that we were predicting Urquidy to go 6 innings, give up 2 runs. And he almost did that. Actually, I was a little surprised he didn't come out for the 6th inning. I thought Dusty was going to give him one more inning. He had only thrown about 78 pitches. He had enough in the tank, but they didn't want him to see that lineup for a third time. So with that said, Jose Urquidy did his job. He went 5 innings, only giving up 2 runs, striking out 7, and 0 walks, guys. That's the key. No free bases here in the World Series. Rest of the bullpen did fine. You had Javier, you had Maton coming in a high leverage situation, getting some outs. Presley in the 8th, Graveman in the 9th. Graveman didn't look like the moment was too big for him. That was great to see. All in all, a great performance on the pitching side of our team. Moving on to offense. Previous episode, guys, go watch it. Like and subscribe. We had an issue with Siri and Maldonado being in the lineup. I say that knowing by now that Martin Maldonado is our starting catcher. Dusty Baker is going to stick with him. I'm convinced it can be 3 balls, 2 strikes, bottom of the 9th, Game 7 of the World Series. We have the bases loaded, down by a run. Castro can be on the bench. It can be a right-handed pitcher, and he will still let Martin Maldonado go up to bat. So I'm not a fan of it. I like Martin, obviously, on the defensive side, but I kind of think it's somewhat overrated compared to what Castro can do on the offensive side. But I'm not the manager, Dusty Baker is, and he's got our team in the World Series. So he's the smart one. Do not listen to me. With that said, Maldonado did get his first hit, brought in an RBI. Siri muscled an infield hit, busted his butt up the line, and man, does he make you hold your breath when he gets up to the plate, when he runs the bases. The guy is just wild, to put it mildly. The dude's wild. It worked out for us. With that said, he then struck out 3 times. Maldonado struck out 2 more times. I would like to see Chas McCormick every time we're at home and we have the DH. I want Chas in center field. I want Castro pinch hitting for Maldonado. I think it was the 4th inning. Bases were loaded or a couple men were on base. A right-handed pitcher was in. I would have liked to have seen Castro come in and pinch hit and then catch the rest of the game. That's just me. With that said, both Siri and Maldonado played a contribution in that crooked number 2nd inning we had. That was awesome. We wasted a lot of good opportunities, but with that said, you can't complain still with 7 runs. 7 runs is going to win you, a high majority of the baseball games, even in the World Series. So that was good to see. Like and subscribe, guys. Come back, watch us. We will have a pregame take before Game 3. We will discuss Luis Garcia going against their starter. I believe it's Anderson. But all in all, we split the 2 games at home. Let's pull. I'm really pulling for 2 out of 3 in Atlanta. Let's kind of mirror what we did with Boston. We took 2 out of 3 from Boston, and I think we can do it. The Braves have not lost a game yet at home in the postseason, but I think our Astros are we're gonna bust that bubble and break that little record here shortly. I think we're gonna take 2 out of 3, and then we can potentially, hopefully, close it at home in 6 or 7, preferably 6, right? Like and subscribe. Come back tomorrow, and we will discuss Game 3 and answer more of the questions that we have been receiving. Thanks so much, guys. Take care. Go Stros.